How we doing, everybody? Figured I'd give you guys a little tour of my shop. Gonna start in the back corner here, which kind of a rack of fluids, cleaners. Got my waste oil bucket, some simple green, washer fluid, coolant, gear oil, all kind of stuff like that. Parts washer tank, grease gun rack, drain pan, which actually normally lives underneath. Just gonna do some cleanup, so stuff is kind of moved around at the moment. Nut and bolt rack, and also like miscellaneous hardware, parts, brass fittings, all kinds of stuff like that. A couple of Craftsman upper and lower boxes. It's actually my dad's stuff, which at some point is going to be going down to his house, and I'm going to actually be buying a couple of boxes from a former co-worker of mine. He ended up switching jobs and bought a new toolbox, so I'll probably buy his old Husky boxes from him. Fridge, which does not work at the moment, or it doesn't work at all. It's kind of just holding up my ultrasonic cleaner. Got another small box with assorted stuff in it. It's got like my gasket material and steel wool. Got some chainsaw tools right there, scrunches. Spark plug drawer, all random stuff like that. Got my main workbench, which I kind of got set up for doing all the small 2-cycle repairs. Do have a little Eager Beaver apart on the bench here, which I don't know if it's ever going to go back together. Who knows? Kind of more like clamps and hacksaw, all that good stuff. Hand towels, Purple Power, Simple Green, PB Blaster, my gloves, can of brake clean, propane torch, lab wash bottle full of mixed fuel for testing to see if stuff's got spark and compression. I just squirt a little down the carburetor and give it a pull. And then kind of my little organizer, it's all full of like my little purge bulbs, fuel filters, clamps, everything like that. Got my wrenches, starter rope, trimmer line, got some more miscellaneous stuff hanging right there. 6-inch, or actually it's a 5-inch Central Forge Multipurpose Vise, just from Harbor Freight. It actually works perfectly for what I do. I've wailed on it pretty good, and no issues with it so far. Obviously my trash can, Lincoln AC225 stick welder. Kind of I keep like rivets, spray paint. I got an assortment of chainsaw chains. More spray paint and stuff. And kind of cabinet of random assorted things. My supply of fuel line, which I actually need to restock. Really good investment here. 34-piece bit set. Serves me very well for what I do. If I can open it one-handed here. There we go. But serves me very well. Husky tool set, toolbox and stuff. It's kind of primary stuff that I use to work with. And again, serves me very well for what I do. A 3-ton floor jack. Again, it's a Pittsburgh. It's from Harbor Freight. No issues with it whatsoever. Have my own generator. I have a Park Tool bike stand, which I use for repairing string trimmers. A little couple drawer roll around that I have an old floor mat on, and I kind of use this for if I got a chainsaw or something, just kind of getting the initial tune on it so I'm not on the floor. Obviously, air hose reel. The compressor is actually in the garden shed, which, you know, gives me this whole corner here. Kind of got all my service literature, you know, O-ring kits, you know, roll pin assortment, electrical connectors, all the stuff like that. Some more chemicals and stuff I need to restock on, brake clean and stuff like that. One of my outboard for my dad. And I have kind of like all my chargers. DeWalt 20 volt. My nice new jump pack that serves me very well. Noco Genius Boost Pro jump pack. Have to have some tunes when I'm working, so what I will normally do is I just connect my phone to it via Bluetooth and play whatever I want with iHeartRadio. And I get this nice Procom propane heater. Does have a fan on it, which usually if I'm going to be out here for a couple hours, what I will do is get the heater going about half an hour before I'm going to come on out here, and when I get out here, it's nice and warm. Get a space to store some small equipment that I've been working on. Push mower's all set. I'm actually waiting on a carburetor for the MS251. It's actually my dad's saw. Got a whole pile of like old lights and blowers and stuff that are dead. Actually, a week between Christmas and New Year's I have off, so I'll be making a couple of dump runs to get rid of all that stuff, which will free up a lot more room for me. Get the 100-pound propane bottle, obviously for the heater. Heater will run quite a while on a 100-pound bottle. Get a 24-inch drum fan that I can use for either, you know, sucking fumes out or, you know, bringing cool air into the garage. A bench grinder, which I use all the time. And got a couple of small block Chevys in the corner, which is my dad's stuff. Don't really know what's going on with that right now. Probably just going to hang out here for the moment. Drill press, which really I never use, but it's my dad's, so, you know, who knows what's going on with it. Got a little Lincoln Weld Pack 100, which never really use. And I never use the AC 225 either. I really don't do much welding at all. But if I have to, I do have the capability to do so. I think that's going to wrap up the shop tour for the moment being. So, have a good one, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.